So, did you do your undergrad and your medical school at U of T? Both of them?
Well, there was no undergrad school at that time. At that
Oh, it was just
time, it
medical
was
school.
6 years. You went from high school into medical school.
Oh, so
And you
it's
had
more
6 years of medical school.
Mhm.
The first 2 years were more non-medical subjects, but pertaining to like science and civilization, I remember, and biology, chemistry, advanced chemistry. And then about the second or third year is when you started off your medical subjects. Clinical years didn't start for your last 2 years in hospital. Now it's a lot different.
Sure.
Now you have
It's longer.
you get your BA first of all, 2 years, and then it's 4 years of medical school, and you start doing clinical work right off the bat.
Yeah, the BA BSc is 4 years, and so
Yeah.
it's an 8-year
No, I
period.
think now it's still only 6 or 6 years. I think it's a 2-year pre-med course, as I remember, and then 4 years of medical school.
Then you have to do your internship. And
Then the
residency.
internships, which we had to do at that time too.
Did you have any difficulty trying to find a hospital to take you?
In our days, Jewish students were not taken on as interns in Toronto hospitals, except the occasional one as a token Jew. I remember my brother interned at the Toronto Western Hospital. There was rarely anyone at the Toronto General, and rarely at the Western Hospital. And St. Michael's, of course, never took any Jews, and they were the only 3 hospitals at that time.
So Mount Sinai wasn't.
And a few Jewish boys went into Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai was I shouldn't say this, a rinky-dink hospital.
Small.
It was very small, very small and not very
Modern?
not very modern, not well equipped. But some of the boys did go and intern there and had a good internship because they did a lot of work on their own.
So what did you do then, in terms of your...
What we used to do, the American Medical Association Journal, once a year used to have a list of all the hospitals in the States with the interns that were available. And every one of us would write to 20 or 30 hospitals, not knowing anything about them,